Wichita, Kansas is the home for tonight's edition of Monday Night Raw.
Nice job on winning the Battle Royal last week. You looked a little off at times, but you pulled it through.
Yeah. Off.
But to business at hand. To beat The Undertaker, you'll have to get inside The Undertaker. You've got to walk a mile in his shoes. Now, back at WrestleMania 18, he battled a crafty veteran in a no disqualification match. So tonight, you'll battle a similar opponent in a no disqualification match.
Whatever it takes.
Your locker room, now.
Every year, there are more souls. I can't keep them all back anymore. We need the urn. It's the only way to contain them. You have to find the urn. Use it to contain lost souls.
I'd appreciate it if you didn't mess around with my personal items. I'd appreciate it if you didn't mess around with my personal items. Don't you have a match?
Didn't you hear? They lost the feed in the production truck. We've got dead air.
They what? Oh no,
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first,
Raw's general manager is trying to get Undertaker's WrestleMania opponent to get into the dead man's head.
He's not careful. Billy's gonna cave his head in with that shillelagh.
The future wants it all.
Would you look at the face of the future?
The future controlling the waist. This is reminiscent of that classic bout Undertaker had against Ric Flair at WrestleMania 18.
Flair held his own, but became yet another victim for the dead man. That'll cause some damage.
Future may be having fun. The future. Big time move by the future. Good Lord, look at the fire in his eyes. In a boot to the gut.
The future. Thanks for coming.
I wonder if Stephanie McMahon's pep talk is spurring him on.
Nobody wants the boss mad at him, that's for sure.
He does it again.
He's going for it again.
Big time move by the future. The future.
The future. Thanks for coming.
This match could have been over. His shoulders are down. One, two, three. The future wins. That's a statement victory right there. Undertaker may need to take heed.
Billy wants to make a little statement of his own. What's Undertaker doing here?
How surreal. Undertaker appears, helps his WrestleMania opponent, then vanishes.
I'm not even going to attempt to make heads or tails out of that one.
The main thing is, he defeated Finlay and looks strong in doing it. Hello from Omaha, Nebraska. Michael Cole, along with...
It's good that you found the urn. Be prepared to use it. But also, be prepared for what happens when all the souls have been retrieved.
Well, you clearly have issues. But what exactly are you talking about?
He wanted this. Each of us did. Now he has to deal with it. All of us have. Some of us couldn't handle it.
What the?
Scram, you got her?
Cena, what's going on with these caskets? Is somebody playing a joke on me?
Where'd you see caskets?
They're all over the place. It's like a funeral home back here.
Man, I have no idea what you're talking about. And frankly, I don't want to know.
Nice going last week.
You again? What now? You want me to emulate Undertaker's love of flickering the lights off and on?
If you want to make history, you need to push yourself. You've never faced the challenge that awaits you at WrestleMania.
You're right. I'm listening.
WrestleMania 19. The Undertaker took on two massive superstars in a handicap match.
How massive are we talking here?
Do world's largest and world's strongest ring any bells?
Nobody said this was gonna be easy.
Chris Jericho, you have a non-title match against John Cena tonight and a submission match at Elimination Chamber. How do you feel about your chances?
What do you think, Todd? That I'm worried? Give me... I'm gonna go 2 for 2 in those matches. At Elimination Chamber, the whole WWE Universe is gonna see John Cena give up as I once again become WWE Champion. Tonight's just another example of the greatness that is Chris Jericho.
Following handicap match. And his opponent from Chicago, Illinois.
Well, this match certainly tips the scales.
Raw's general manager is trying to get Undertaker's WrestleMania opponent into the dead man's head. Henry's in trouble. The Future goes behind.
Oh, man! What a Russian leg sweep! Oh! And he lights up. Hang on! Oh, there it is!
The Future. Big time move by the Future. Oh, the Future.
Oh, the Future! Thanks for coming.
Shoulders down.
1, 2, 3.
The Future wins. As unlikely as it seemed, he beat the odds and won against those two giants.
That's why I always say, never tell me the odds.
Didn't you get that line from a movie?
This guy's beating every challenge put in his way, and he's going to need all the momentum he can get.
Good point, King. And good night, everybody.
Leave.
Historic St. Louis, Missouri is home to the final pay-per-view.
You're almost at the level where I feel confident in your chances against The Undertaker. I'm sure you remember his match at the 25th anniversary of WrestleMania against Shawn Michaels.
Of course! It was match of the year, hands down.
You're just not getting it. You need to do even more. You'll be taking on the Heartbreak Kid tonight, and I'll accept nothing less than a 5-star match.
Hey, I always perform at a high level.
Then I hoisted him up and gave one of the biggest choke slams ever.
That's pretty impressive. Not that he's really that strong of a competitor.
Anytime you dominate a former Intercontinental Champion, you deserve a pat on the back.
Yeah, but Santino?
Hey, I chokeslammed that unibrow off his face. Leave.
And his opponent, from Chicago, Illinois, The Future.
This match isn't about championships or a grudge. It's about pride.
HBK doesn't have anything to prove, but his opponent does, to himself and to Stephanie McMahon.
Oh, wow.
Down goes Michaels. What physicality.
Ow! Hard kick to the rib.
Michaels has the headlock. An aggressive shot to the mid. The Future.
There's one of his signature moves, and he picks a great time to pull it out.
The Future. Big time move by the Future. The Future.
Oh, the Future. Thanks for coming.
At this point, what does Shawn Michaels need to do, King?
Well, he's been in this type of situation before. He's probably waiting to pick his spot. The only problem is, I'm not sure how much he has left.
Devastating damage to the upper vertebrae. Shawn Michaels tuning up the band.
Michaels connects. Oh! Watch it.
And there's another nasty kick to the gut. And you got to figure it becomes extremely difficult to breathe after a few of those.
Oh, right to the gut. Now with complete control. Oh, that did it.
Future may be having fun.
He's still not through.
Ooh! The Future controlling the head. What impact to the head and the Future! Another signature move. He's putting his entire arsenal on display tonight. And he sends him flying to the outside. The Future. Big time move by the Future.
After all of these shots to the head, I've got a feeling that Soup's going to be on his diet for the foreseeable future.
2! 3! I'm warning you, keep it up! 4! 5!
Keep your eye on the Future.
2!
Oh, the Future.
Oh, the Future. Thanks for coming.
Can he score the pin?
1,
2. And Michaels continues to fight. The Future. Big time move by the Future. Into the cover, hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. The Future wins. He's defeated the Heartbreak Kid in spectacular.
Hi, it's Stephanie. You've raised your game higher than even I expected. The Undertaker's streak has never been in such jeopardy.
I'm glad I finally earned your confidence. Now, maybe you'll let me walk in my own shoes, not Undertaker's.
Well, that's not really why I called. I'm not there tonight, and won't be for a while. In my place, Raw is getting a guest general manager.
And he is?
I'm sure you'll meet him sometime later. Until then, you've got some interview time, so make good use of it. I'll be watching.
Welcome to Raw, one night removed from Elimination Chamber.
I tried to get in there and talk about what happened tonight, but the door's locked. I could just bust it open, but I don't feel like losing my job on top of everything else that's happened.
Aside from that handicap match a few weeks ago, which was totally Mark Henry's fault, I've been unstoppable. Tonight, I won a handicap match of my own. You should know you only got lucky against me, and it will not happen again. You've pushed your luck. I'll show you one-on-one at Superstars that I'm the most dominant force WWE has ever seen. Fear me, not Undertaker.
By now, the WWE Universe is aware of one of the blockbuster WrestleMania matches. Undertaker is putting his streak on the line against my guest at this time. A man who...
I don't need a formal introduction, Todd. But thanks just the same. Now, if you'll excuse me. Undertaker, I've felt your presence. You've been trying to psych me out, and I don't blame you. You're right to be concerned. At WrestleMania, I'm going to beat you. I'm going to take your streak, and the greatest streak in WWE history will be just that. History. You can pull all the...
It's not wise to anger Undertaker, you poor soul. Especially because you are not yet worthy to face him.
What the? How did you get here?
What's going on? Who's he talking to?
I have no idea. This is weird.
You have a long way to go, young man. Your path to prove your worth starts tonight. When you try to beat a soul Undertaker has already vanquished at WrestleMania?
This is insane. You're supposed to be gone. Dead and buried. At his hand. What's happening to me?
There was nobody.
And his opponent,
I had no idea this match was going to happen. King, did you?
No way, Michael. Talk about a throwback.
The Future. Big blow to the back of the skull. He leaps into the air for a flying forearm. That'll do some damage. And he lights up his chest with a chop.
Oh! Would you look at the face of the Future? Oh! Ow! Ouch! Man, that was a vicious elbow drop. Oh! The Future just got blasted back in time.
The Future from behind.
Oh, man! He's in big trouble. Oh, that elbow's gotta hurt.
The Future into the headlock. And the sound of human flesh on the ground echoes around the arena.
And there's the flying forearm.
The Future.
Oh, the Future. Thanks for coming.
Is Jake showing a little? The Future. time move by the Future. Future makes the cover.
1, 2, 3.
The Future wins. Jake the Snake turned back the clock for a while, but in the end, Roberts couldn't hold him off.
He's matching the dead man's path step for step. He may have been a little distracted before, but he was all business in there tonight.
Is Undertaker's streak on borrowed time? Good night from Tacoma.
This match came out of nowhere.
Apparently, these two had an altercation backstage at Raw, spawning this tables match. Playing mind games.
Yeah, a little intimidation there.
And the boot connects with the abdomen. What a nasty elbow.
Bam!
The Future.
Oh, the Future. Thanks for coming. What's he up to here? He's got a nasty-looking object in his hands.
The quick kick. The Future. Big time move by the Future. How could you even get Big Show up to put him through a table?
I don't know. A crane?
The Future controlling the waist.
On that table, not where you want to be.
Does he have Big Show's number?
Maybe that handicap match win a few weeks ago wasn't a fluke after all. Listen, this guy knows every trick in the book. Problem is, I just don't think the book's working here. So he needs to come up with something unexpected. Oh, how do you do that? That's a move that'll disorient you.
And he's out of the ring again.
And another table has entered the match.
Big Show is in control of this match, and he knows it.
Oh, mama!
Good Lord, what a series of strikes.
Countered by the Future.
Hard shot to the skull. Big Show squeezing down on the head.
He's putting those edges.
The Future.
Oh, the Future. Thanks for coming.
Hurricane Rana. Hurricane Rana.
Uh-oh.
And he comes down on the table.
Watch it. He looks fired up here.
Oh, no. He's just obsessed with punishing that back. Big time move by the Future. The Future.
Oh, the Future. Thanks for coming.
He's looking at it again. Big time move by the Future. I thought it would take a superhuman feat to put Big Show through a table.
Well, he's facing Undertaker at Wrestlemania.
Hey, now fuck it up one time, fuck it up one time, fuck fuck it up. Fuck it up one time, ayy, fuck it up. And if you got a lot of money, you can throw it up. Fuck it up one time, ayy, fuck it up. Fuck it up one time, ayy, fuck it up. Fuck it up one time, ayy, fuck it up.